Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. Very nice reflection on the water. Hi, how are you today? Check my website at ilmaarts.com for more of my artworks and photographs. Today I'd like to share with you my poem devotional, which is extracted from Isaiah 62 verse 4, and it says, "Your new name will be the city of God's delight and the bride of God. For the Lord delights in you and will claim you as his bride." And here's my poem. The bride of God. When you believed in God, he claimed you as his bride. Are you ecstatic and delighted to be by his side? Are you wearing the wedding gown of purity? Does your head have the tiara of security? The covenant to submit to his authority will be your ring. All the cherubs, seraphs, and angels will sing. God will honor you with love and faithfulness. He will take care of you and your needs with kindness. And here's my essay. Over 2 decades ago, I made a vow to be Jesus' bride and also the father of my son. I was raising my child alone, and I was in my late 20s when I did this. Somehow there was a voice inside my mind that told me to marry Jesus and give my son the perfect father. I read the Bible then, but didn't really study it. I didn't come across Isaiah's and Hosea's verses about the bride of God when I made that vow. Now I know that it was God's Spirit who whispered to me that I am his bride. All believers are brides of God. Prayer. Lord, help me to be faithful to you as you are to me. Reflection. How can you be the most beautiful bride of God? And with that, I end my poem devotional, but I'd like to just give an insight as to why it is important that we stay like a bride to Christ. If you've never been married before, you probably won't know this feeling, but for those who have been married, being a bride is you're the most exuberant, the most beautiful, and that's why they say that is the height of a woman's beauty. When you are a bride, you're oozing with all kinds of promise. You're looking forward to living a life with this person you love, and in the same way, I think that we should be like brides of Christ. That we are always basking on how much he loves us and how much he adores us and how much beautiful we are when we are believing in him. So the time that I made Christ my bride, he actually made me so beautiful. I think that was the most beautiful 10 years of my life because I totally submitted myself to him. In fact, if I didn't go to church, I prayed and went to church every day. If I didn't go to church and receive communion, I don't feel like I was making love to my husband, which is Christ. So it was a vow I made, and I was really faithful to him for like 10 straight years, and that was the most flourished. I could say that was the golden years of my life, or like my renaissance in the arts. That's when I discovered how to become an artist. That's when my confidence came back. I was pampered by God with all the kinds of help that I needed as a single mom and as an artist. So with that, I invite you to reflect on how beautiful you are if you're a believer of Christ, and how God has made you his bride. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful evening.